Hey guys, Austin here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Extra Points 5-Minute Fantasy Week 6 wide receivers. So my boom, my start of the week, I'm going to say is going to be Devonta Smith against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay has a horrendous secondary, and Devonta Smith is poised for another breakout game. He's been a very excellent rookie wide receiver this year, and I expect that trend to continue in this game. Emmanuel Sanders against Tennessee. Tennessee is again a poor secondary, just like Tampa Bay, and Emmanuel Sanders is a pretty great deep threat for Josh Allen. And Tennessee actually has a relatively decent run defense, so they've got a good run defense and a good defense against tight ends. So I would definitely think to start Emmanuel Sanders this week. I'm going to say actually start Jakobi Meyers against Dallas. I think that I just don't see Trayvon Diggs sitting on Jakobi one-on-one the whole game. I feel like they're going to be playing a soft zone and a lot of roving because there's no one wide receiver on the New England Patriots. So Jakobi Meyers could be poised to have a good game, especially because Mac Jones really doesn't turn the ball over, and that's what Trayvon Diggs does extremely well. So I know he's not going to force any throws. And so Jakobi Meyers is going to get some quality opportunities in this game. I'm going to say Marvin Jones versus Miami. Marvin Jones, for some reason, the last 3 weeks has been non-existent in the Jaguars' offensive game plan. And this Miami defense is the perfect defense for him to get back on track. And then Chase Claypool versus Seattle. He's not. He hasn't scored as much this year as Deontay Johnson has, but Chase Claypool, I believe, is the best receiver on the team. He's incredibly fast. He's got good hands. He's got good ball tracking ability. And going up against a poor Seattle defense, where I think Ben Roethlisberger knows he has to fight for a season this year, Chase Claypool is going to be poised to have a good game. I'm going to say sit DK Metcalf going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh has a good pass rush, so Geno's going to be under a lot of pressure there. And they've got great coaching. And so the defensive pressure that's going to be placed on DK and Geno combined, it's not going to make for a pretty game. I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh won this game by a lot of points. I'm going to say sit Ja'Marr Chase against Detroit. Detroit has actually done very well against starting wide receivers, number 1 wide receivers this year. And I don't see any reason for that trend not to continue with Ja'Marr Chase. Mike Evans against Philadelphia because he's going up against one of my I don't think he's the best, but he's one of my favorite cornerbacks in the league in Darius Big Play Slay. So look out for that matchup. And then Marquise Hollywood Brown against the Chargers. I don't believe in Marquise Hollywood Brown. I think he is a glorified punt returner. But he's been having an excellent season. However, I can't imagine that continuing this year, or this week rather, against the Chargers, who have very good cornerbacks and a very good safety. And then I'm going to say sit Justin Jefferson at Carolina because he's either going to have to face A.J. Bouye or C.J. Henderson, who are both excellent cornerbacks. So I'd be very nervous about starting him this week. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and be on the lookout for our other videos this week.